Hello there and welcome to Wailing Heights. Wait, I didn't do my intro. Shit. Sorry, just a second. Hello there, this is the Misanthropic Lord and welcome to Wailing Heights, a game that is only described as a musical adventure game. I have no idea what that means, but apparently it's based on monsters of the olden times, you know, like skeletons, werewolves, vampires, ghosts, that sort of thing. And that is all I know. That is literally everything that I know at this point. So we are going to play it, and we're going to see whether or not it holds up to the misanthropic test of me making fun of it while I play it. Or it froze. Did it freeze? No, okay, it's good.
Today's events and the loss of the last surviving member of one of Britain's greatest ever rock and roll bands. The next 24 hours, GBB1 will be paying tribute to the Deadbeats, to Fangs, Shaggy, Spectra, and Zed. May you forever be at peace. The fearsome foursome is reunited once more.
At least I don't have to voice act. Well, the animation leaves some it's left to be desired. Oh, hello. Hey, the game portion of the game already?
Francis!
Oh, no.
Boy, Francis,
Not yet.
How are you, mate? Aye. Bite me, Finkelstein, eh? Hey? Listen, Finkelstein, got you a gig. Yeah, seems now all four deadbeats are pushing up daisies. Almost immediately everybody wants to get their hands on good old Bite me, Finkelstein. Right, mate, mustache, lucky day, eh? Or, I mean, not the death bit, but still. Looks like your life's about to turn around. Ta-ra!
Ta-ra! Okay. I don't have any real comment about this. So it's making fun of the Beatles, or it's a parody of the Beatles, or the Monkees, or really any band from the 60s. Any British invasion band from the 60s. It's because I'm looking at a van right now, and my brain was like, they're basically the same word, right? And I was like, no, they're not at all. So I am the only surviving member of this band. Oh. And I died? Did someone kill me? Am I dead? Is that how this starts?
Mr. Finkelstein. Francis Finkelstein.
Ooh, I love that accent. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love it when they give me gamepad controls for my computer. Really appreciate that. Bloody blimmin' Cora O'Reilly. That sounds good. That's an appropriately...
Bloody blimmin' Cora Blimey O'Reilly.
Ah, good. You're awake.
Well then, seems you've gotten yourself into a bit of a muddle, Mr.
Miss, Sir. I'll go with Sir.
Sir.
Well, that clears up the
Because
first
I
question.
demand authority.
Due to your, condition, I'm afraid your case file is a little bit on the light side.
Condition? What am I? Am I dead?
No, actually. That's the problem. Personality aside, you're quite alive.
Heh.
And I'm afraid there are laws against that sort of nonsense in Wailing Heights. Technically, the charge is illegal thresholding, and with your current biological status, we're in a spot of legal bother. You see, we can't allow you to stay in Wailing Heights, but at the same time, we can't let you leave. Here, why don't you have a biscuit while we sort this all out, eh?
Well, since there's lawyers present, I'm assuming I'm in hell. What's thresholding?
Finkelstein. Where have I heard that name before? Ah, of course! Bite me, Finkelstein! Now I recognize you! You're old born loser Finkelstein from Here Come the Deadbeats! How could I not have picked you outright?
How could you not have?
Bite me, Finkelstein. Classic. Anyway,
Indeed.
yes, well, that fills in your history a bit. Didn't think I'd be representing a celebrity today. Well, not really celebrity, but you know what I mean. Right. Occupation, plucky comic relief, peripherally attached to the Deadbeats.
Okay. So I am a loser. Good. That's a great character to play.
Peripherally. But I'm the soul of the band.
Yes, quite. Hey, do you want to hear something funny? I'm a bit of a musical maestro myself. You'll probably recognize the voice.
So
What?
go man.
What?
So go man.
What?
So go man.
No matter the crime, there's a legal loophole. So if you're feeling guilty, better call Soul.
Sol Goulman, public defender for the deceased.
Was that a Scottish rap? Very apropos.
I've never heard Scottish rap before.
Good, isn't it? Here,
It is
let me get you some tea. I'll
something.
be right back. Help yourself to a biscuit, they're lovely.
Holy
Thank you.
smokes. Either Manchester Monster Menagerie has an elaborate prank budget this year or I have a ghoulish jail to escape.
Okay, so automatically I am completely lost. This is early access, so I think they're still working on it, which is why the animations are a little on the
I am
rougher
kind of
side.
British.
Don't eat it. You ate it.
Ugh. Oh, disgusting.
Why
I
would you
think I
eat
just
old
swallowed
food?
a cookie's corpse. Still, Mam always said never pass up a free meal. Or was that Elvis who said that? I always get the two confused.
Is that a fat Elvis joke? Wow. Welcome to 1976.
Hey, buddy. You look like you're in a pickle. If you can pass me up a bit of grub for my escape out of here, I'll make it worth your while.
Always trust zombie hands reaching from the ceiling. That's my motto.
By grub,
yeah.
do you mean food or actual grubs?
Either will do. I'm not fussy.
Let me check my pockets.
I also like the complete lack of music in the background. That's really making this more dynamic.
Okay, no reason. Well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Even
In
monsters
exchange
hate it.
for your awesomeness, and seeing as I won't need it anymore, I want to give you something.
I don't know if I want anything that you
What is
can
this
give
thing?
me.
Haven't you seen a musical possession wheel before? Add the right ingredients, find the right words, and you can sing your soul into another body. Oops, your boy Gulman's coming back. Adios. Just remember the musical formula. Find a real name, something they love, an item they hate, and you can possess anyone's undead body.
Oh, undead body. I was gonna say, maybe that's the reason Adele's so big. Okay, the possession wheel. So I just need a name, something they love and hate, which is exactly what that guy just said.
Right then, tea and biscuit, civilized. Ah, I see you started without me. What do you think of the biscuit, eh?
Yummers. It tasted like hate. I gave it away, actually.
It tasted like
Lots
hate.
of parallels
There's
so
nothing
far.
I love more than a biscuit, yes, sirree. Love, love, love these cookies. Ah, so, back to our little conundrum.
Okay, for you, I know exactly how to sort this out. I'll just glide over to Town Hall, look up the Human Rights Act. We'll have you out of here in a jiffy.
Just a few cases ahead of you, and in order to access the law library, I'm going to need to earn myself a promotion, which will require me going back to law school for a bit longer. A trifling matter, really. All told, I should be back with an update in about
80 years.
80 years? But I'll be dead in 10.
Ah, well, that certainly works out in both our favour, doesn't it? Anyway,
Bow,
I need
bow.
you to sign here, here, and here. You can use my...
As a man who enjoys his paperwork, I hate, hate, hate pens that don't work.
This example of lamp shading brought to you by Wailing Heights.
Oh, I'd love to add that to my broken pen collection.
Don't see why not. Weirdo. Before we finalize all this, I'm going to go over the fine print, just to make sure you understand everything.
Of
Are
course,
you sitting
yes.
comfortably?
No, not at all.
I haven't been comfortable with any of this.
Excellent. Let's begin. Clause 1.1.0a. Insofar as forthwith aforementioned, whereas notwithstanding in perpetuitas habeas defenstration of exceptio probat de regulorum deberis non exceptus blah 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 non blah 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 nonsense etc.
Ooh, audio cut out right there. That's great. Okay, so now it's time to oh shit. That's very helpful. How the keyboard, not gamepad, controlling characters. Wait a minute, why does he have a reflection and I don't? Am I a vampire? Actually, the catchphrase is "Bite me, Finkelstein."
Stay fresh, Mr. Ghoulman.
Okay, what? Okay. Oh, and I can just push him since he's a ghost
These
and
bars seem to-
semi-corporeal, I
Can't
guess.
get out that way.
Yeah, this game is still being worked on, and you can kind of tell from what I see right here.
This door is
Although
locked.
it's a pretty fascinating concept for a game. Okay, well, I've pushed about every single button that I can on the keyboard. This is a really shitty place to stop. So just a second. I'll be back, guys. Don't worry. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I was really confused about how to do things, but now I am not confused. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing that they told me to.
His name's Saul Goodman, likes his chocolatey chip baked inside of the dough. He likes his cookie crisp, but messy writing, he can't handle that. And broken pens, that's what makes him snap.
That was weird. I'm scaring myself.
You have possessed Soul. Soul Ghoulman. Better call Saul. It is always the same when you're a ghost looking back on whatever time you call a life. Your freshest memories are the last moments and everything works backwards. Backwards from the end game to an earlier time when it was all in front of you. I'm afraid... Oh man, I'm afraid things are bad as you heard. We've only gone and hit... okay, that's fine. I discovered at an early age had a prodigious talent for a fine singing voice and a gift for rhyme. Oh, headmaster, young Saul has a prodigious talent with a fine singing voice and a gift for rhyme. Unfortunately, he has a face for radio. All my life I have been a retro musical revisionist, a human sampler in it. My journey through life was a musical journey through the history of the age I lived in. I saw more changes than David Bowie. My genius phrase was, of course, my hybrid barbershop quartet, an urban rapper phase, Baba Rapette. My album, Shot Back and Size, went platinum in every country that could afford it. Haters gonna hate, losers gonna lose. Tattoos and beers are yesterday's news. Darn alabaster poser, ain't no thing as a part-time crook. Mind you, I underestimated the enmity of my fellow rappers who saw no place for me in their fraternity. He's not freestyling, he's style thieving. Let me introduce you to Noxious Nitro, aka Claudius Creep, featuring Bendy Font. Yep, that's it. Coming at you like a mere cut. It was supposed to be the most glorious night of my career, and instead I woke up in a dumpster behind MTV awards amongst a load of old rubbish and techno dance albums. The shock of it caused me to develop a stutter. My mojo turned boho, so I remade myself. Okay, there's no way I'm doing all of this. If there's one thing that I learned that prepared me to be a lawyer in the way of the law that no law book or law school could teach me, it is the enemies, and I was shot in a hail of bullets by a drive-by. Bleh, that's me. Cool. That was really difficult. I made that very hard on myself. And I am so very sorry to the great nation of Scotland for that terrible voice acting.
80 years. Let's see if we can't expedite the process a little. Expedite? Expedite? Explicate? Man, nobody's going to believe I'm a lawyer.
Expedite is the right word for it.
Oh, I can taste that biscuit in Goldman's mouth. Right, how do I get out of here?
There seems to be something slimy about being able to taste something else in someone else's
Looks like
mouth.
a box full of evidence.
Alright, so now getting to the game portion of this game.
Whoa, are you some kind of vampire?
Wow, are you some kind of observational wizard?
Snarky vampires.
That hat makes you look like Van Helsing.
Wanna hear a funny story? I am Van Helsing.
Really? Because that would be really ironic. What are you in for, Mr. Werewolf?
Beat before you get eat, ghost!
I think you mean eaten. Sorry, I thought this was the Grammar Police Department.
That's it.
Hello, officer.
Don't distract me. I'm guarding these here perps.
What were they arrested for?
Crimes unspecified.
Does that mean you don't know exactly what they
That
did?
audio skip in the
Perhaps.
background. Yeah, it's... So far, this is actually a pretty funny game, but they obviously need to do a little more work on it.
Goldman, I need a man of your particular skills.
What sort of skills would those be then?
Ooh, choices. I can flick a pen around my fingers in a really cool and annoying way.
I can flick my pen around my fingers in a really cool and annoying way.
All valuable in certain situations, but not today. See those 3 precipitators over there?
You mean perpetrators? You mean perturbulators? You mean percolators? Pertuberators.
You mean pertuberators?
I don't know.
That's true, I
You're
am.
the silver-tongued lawyer. Anyway, 2 of them are innocent. The other one is guilty.
Guilty of what?
Securities fraud.
What? Selling fake pensions to the dead?
Hence the crime. Anyway,
that
see if you
skip in
can
the
use your
background.
ghostly powers to find out which of those scumbags I should arrest.
Abreast?
Happy to help.
Alright! First puzzle of the game. That's awesome.
Hi.
Ooh,
I think I'm invisible.
I've gone phantomic.
If this day couldn't get any weirder or cooler.
Oh.
I smell a rat. Wait. No, it's just me.
Are they actually talking to themselves and I'm just listening in?
I need to update my blog about this.
Come on. It's right there. There we go.
I don't like sitting so close to this guy.
That's racist.
Looks like a box full of evidence.
Good you could clue me in on that, Skippy. Thanks a lot.
I can't wait to clock out so I can get home and start frying people again.
Okay.
I just arrested these guys to throw the heat off me. Fools.
You know, you're saying that really close to the 3 people you just arrested.
I know who did it.
Who?
It was your fellow police officer over there. He did it.
Oh, mine? Really?
I heard him loud and clear.
That sucks. Now I got to call internal affairs.
Can I go now?
Yeah, thanks, Sol. I'll clean up this mess.
Good. First puzzle down.
Ever considered a job in law enforcement?
Did that give me anything? Oh, maybe I'm allowed to leave now. Okay.
Don't panic. Deep breath. Just breathe. I have no lungs. Guess that's why I'm not hyperventilating right now.
I would
Okay.
I would argue
Step
that you
1,
do have lungs.
Make my way to the town hall library. Easy. Step 2, find a book on human rights. Step 3, Bring it back here and exonerate my body before I end up a permanent resident. How hard can that be?
Yeah, I would say that you have lungs. It's just that they're ghost lungs and therefore don't really need air. Oh, look at that. A blood fountain. I need one of those in my yard. I mean, a fountain, not a blood fountain. That's what I meant. A regular fountain. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave it here for right now. I'm starting to buttress up on the number of time minutes that I have allocated for this. But if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, this is the Misanthropic Lord signing off. Have a good one, guys. Thanks. I would recommend that you let this biscuit stay in the oven for a little bit longer. Okay, good. And that's the story of how they defeated the squid monster with a fart pellet robot sword guy. Yep, that answered all of my questions. You know, maybe I don't need to... You know what? I need to poison it. That's exactly what I need to do. You're a smart dude, ferret guy. No, stout. Or stoat. A stoat! A stoat is a type of weasel thing.